Hi dear students, I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss 6th standard geography, second chapter, globe, latitudes and longitudes. What is a globe? Say, I have a globe with me. Globe is a true model or miniature of Earth. We know globes are of different sizes. It is very easy to carry from one place to another. What is the use of globe? We know it is helpful to locate places, countries, continents and also oceans. So here we are going to discuss more about the components of a globe. See, here you can see one needle. The needle passes through the center of the earth in a tilt manner. Listen, it is not straight. This needle, it is called axis. The 2 points through which the needle passes are called poles. There are 2 poles, North Pole and South Pole. Here you can see one circle around the earth. What is that? It is the equator. Equator, it divides earth into 2 equal hours. The north of equator, it is northern hemisphere, and the south of equator, it is southern hemisphere. Then this equator, it is an important point of reference to locate places on earth. Next we have to learn about latitudes. See, here besides this equator, there are some horizontal lines parallel to equator are called latitudes. Horizontal line parallel to equator are called parallels of latitude. Then 90° north of latitude marks the North Pole and 90° south latitude marks the South Pole. The value of each latitude, it is indicated by S for south and N for north. Here we can check. See, in this map, Chandrapur, it is in Maharashtra. It is in India, and we know India, it is in Asian continent. Then another place, Belo Horizonte in Brazil. Brazil, it is in South America. These two are located on 20° latitude. How it is possible? See, 20° latitude, 20° north latitude and 20° south latitude. India, it is on 20° north latitude and Belo Horizonte, it is in 20° south latitude. Equator that divides earth into 2 hemispheres. So India or Asian continent, it is in northern hemisphere, and South America, it is in southern hemisphere. Then we can check important parallels of latitude. Besides North Pole, South Pole and equator, there are 4 important parallels. There are 4 important parallels of latitude. See here, first one, Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree. Here we have mentioned letter N. It is in northern hemisphere. Next one, Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south. It is in southern hemisphere. Then Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree N. It is in northern hemisphere. And Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south. It is in southern hemisphere. These are the important parallels of latitude. Next we can check what are the heat zones of earth. What are heat zones? Based on the heat received from the sun, the earth is divided into 3 heat zones. The 3 important heat zones are torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. What is torrid zone? Where it lies? Torrid zone, it is between Tropic of Cancer in northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn in southern hemisphere. This region, it receives maximum amount of heat. Then second one, temperate zone. Temperate zone, it lies between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in southern hemisphere. This region receives moderate climate. Next, third one, it is frigid zone. Frigid zone, it experiences extreme cold. It is between Arctic Circle and North Pole in northern hemisphere and Antarctic Circle and South Pole in southern hemisphere. These are the important heat zones of the Earth. Next we can check what are longitudes. See here, besides this horizontal lines, some vertical lines also we can see. Semicircles which join North Pole to South Pole are called longitudes. There are many longitudes. It is not easy to number these longitudes. Meridians are measured in degrees and all meridians are of equal length. All semicircles are of equal length and all semicircles meet at the same point. Then the prime meridian divides the earth into two equal halves, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. How the equator divides earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, same way prime meridian, it is 0 degree. It also divides earth into two equal halves, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. It is not easy to number all meridians. So all countries have decided to take one particular meridian as prime meridian. The meridian which passes through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is situated. This meridian has taken as the Greenwich meridian, or it is also known as prime meridian. It is 0 degree and it is also an important reference point. Here you can see the horizontal lines and vertical lines, latitudes and longitudes. When these latitudes and longitudes intersect each other, we get a structure like this. So this grid is a network of parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. This grid, it is very helpful to locate a place on Earth. I will explain how to locate a place on Earth. Here I have given A, B, C, D, E for this vertical lines and 1, 2, 3 for the horizontal lines. Here you can see some points A, B, C, D, E. See here, vertical lines that represent eastern longitude and horizontal line that represents northern latitude. So how we can locate this point A? Where is the point A? A is located on B degree N latitude and 1 degree E latitude. Next, how these longitudes and latitudes are helpful for locating time. Longitude and time. When the prime meridian of Greenwich has the sun at the highest point in the sky, all the places along this meridian will have midday or noon. As the earth rotates from west to east, earth rotates from west to east. Those places east of Greenwich will be ahead of Greenwich time, and the places behind the Greenwich, it will be behind the time of Greenwich. See, the earth rotates 360 degree within 24 hours, or which means 50 degree an hour or 1 degree in 4 minutes. It will take 4 minutes to cover 1 degree. When it is 12 noon at Greenwich, the time at 50 degree east of Greenwich, 1 hour ahead of Greenwich time, which means 1 p.m. But at 50 degree west of Greenwich, it will be behind Greenwich time by 1 hour, that is 11 a.m. Why do we have a standard time? What is the importance of standard time? See, the local time of places which are on different meridians are bound to differ. There will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local times of Dwaraka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. Here in this map you can see Dwaraka, Gujarat, it is in west, and Assam it is in east. So that the time difference. So to calculate our standard time, we have taken the center meridian of India, that is 82.5 degree east. It has taken as the standard meridian of India. So the time on this meridian we take as the standard time of India. It is known as Indian Standard Time. This we can clarify with one more example. We all are very interested to watch cricket match. See here, cricket match between India and England had started at 2 p.m. In London. This means that the match would begin at 7 p.m. in India. How it is possible? India located east of Greenwich, that is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich time. So it will be 7:30 p.m. in India when it is 2 p.m. noon in London. The earth has been divided into 24 time zones. The earth has divided into 24 time zones. Each covers 1 hour. Each zone thus covers 50-degree longitude. So now we have covered the chapter globe latitudes and longitudes. I hope you all understood. Thank you.